You're listening to the Pure Garbage Podcast with Lex Cunningham.
Hello, folks. Lex Cunningham here with the Pure Garbage Podcast. For those that don't know us, I'm a podcaster out of Canada. I'm a big-time Buffalo Bills fan. So don't hold that against me, being Canadian or a Bills fan. Moving on. For the Bills fans that are suffering right now, like myself, you got to keep your heads, plural, up. I predict brighter days ahead. Big time. The process, the plan by Coach Sean McDermott and General Manager Brandon Beane is to focus on the 2019 season. What's that mean? $53 million in dead cap at that current time. 2019 is next year. $53 million. By 2020, it'll be $90 million. So what's that mean for your tailgate? What does that mean for your pride in your one Buffalo pride? It means we're going to have to endure a couple of more years of bad football, of mistakes from young guys. Remember Dallas? For those that are old enough to remember when they got Aikman and how terrible he was in the first 2 years, how bad that team looked as they acquired Haley, or as they acquired a wide receiver or a couple of linebackers. And then all of a sudden it started to turn. And then all these closet Cowboy fans came out of the woodwork. Well, with the Bills, it's going to happen as well. It is happening. We got Edmonds on D. We got our captain on D. And we got our captain at the quarterback. What's that mean for you right now? That means you're going to just have to enjoy the fact that we have a football team. Yeah, and I say we, because I'm a Bills fan. Now, what does that mean for people that are casual Bills fans? Well, that means sit on the fence, have your crappy comments, feel good about watching your truly favorite team, Brady. But either way, the Bills are coming. It's not over yet. We're not going to go through another 15 years of terrible play and every 4 years coming in with a new quarterback draft pick in which a whole new generation of Bill fans get excited about. That's not the case this year. I do an NFL podcast with Barry Portley and Jimmy O'Reilly, the Boston Chowder. They laugh at me daily about my love for the Bills. They also have their favorite teams, which is Tampa and which is, the Patriots. But they know it's coming. They know we have the cap space. They know we have the dollars coming that are going to be freed up after this miserable year. Last year was supposed to be miserable too, folks. This is a long job in the works. This is not an overnight project. Yes, we've had overnight solutions. Yeah, we brought in Orton. Remember that guy? Then he retired. I don't want to talk about the guy that walked out on us as well, because that's nothing. In the long scheme of things, that's going to be a regret by him. Yeah, you can throw up all the other stuff, the religious connotations to your leaving and your body and that, but you should have known this before. But like a lot of part-time Bill fans, keep an eye out for them. They're now jumping off the bandwagon. They're now in the chat sites, the chat rooms, starting to barf all over the Bills because it's not going our way. And I'm miserable about it too. But then long-term big picture, remember, $53 million in cap next year, and then an additional, do the math, 40-something. So it'll come out to $90 million in cap space within the next 2 years, which means we're going to be able to acquire good free agents. We're able to chase down some great deals. Some people are going to want to play here because we're building a hot new team. And if you don't see that right now, you shouldn't be watching football. You're watching the beginning of an era. And if you don't jump on now, you're going to look like a fair weather fan come 3 years from now. Now, 3 years, you're still pissed off because we waited 3 years forever. Remember J.P. Lossman? Yeah, we let Fitzpatrick go, but that was under a different regime. And he brought some happy days here in Buffalo. Remember the streak? I like Tyrod Taylor. Yeah. Hit and miss. So stick in it, fans. And remember, I'll be coming up with an NFL podcast soon enough with Boston Chowder, Jimmy O'Reilly, and also Barry Portley. Thanks for listening.
Go Bills.
Thank you for listening to the Pure Garbage Podcast. To subscribe, find us on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, or Stitcher.